Oh, that's a cat.
Ah, a
That's a
cat.
cat. Chatul. Here is another word in Hebrew. Chatul.
A
Tool,
tool.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. And a special thank you for Manuela and also Philip
Oh,
for here with us. Um, and Manuela, I met her at Frankfurt at the movie festival, International Movie Festival, Liechtenstein.
Lichter Festival, yes.
Richter. Oh, sorry, I still can't say the
Okay,
name of the festival.
yeah.
So, and I was really amazed by the way she worked and the process of her process to make AI images and videos.
Yeah.
So, I'm really excited that you came here today. And the stage is yours. You're welcome to.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you for the invitation, and thank you for everyone to be here. So, it's really a great pleasure, yeah, to have the stage tonight for you, and I'm really excited. And yeah, I'm sorry for my bad English. If I do not know a word, the right word in English, then Philip is here, so he can help me with translation. Yeah, I have prepared a presentation, a short presentation about myself, about my creative work, and yeah, I want to show you. And please don't hesitate to ask questions. Yeah, so if you do not understand something, or if you want to ask something, feel free to do it immediately. Yeah, so yeah, okay, yeah, so. I'm She's in Black. And yeah, this is one of my images. And this was presented last week in Milan to 15,000 people. So I'm very proud of this image. And yeah, and I want to tell you more about me and my work. And yeah, so therefore, let's jump into my presentation. Yeah. Well, I'm Manuela. I'm from Vienna. I'm 46 years old and married. I have a 14-year-old son, and I'm self-employed yeah, since 2.5 years. So I'm working as a creative and innovation consultant, mainly in the medical business. So I do the consulting, especially for a medical publishing company where I do AI consulting, and yeah, also for other companies. So in the classic business area, not in the creative area. And I started with She's in Black 2.5 years ago. But this was more, yeah, how can I say it? Yeah, it was not that I wanted to start a creative way or a creative project. So I have been in the digital business the last 20 years, but never as a creative myself. Yeah, so I was a digital manager. I had a lot of big teams, yeah, also graphic designers, software developers, but I always was the one who managed these teams, yeah. And then 2.5 years ago, I discovered these image generators and I played around with it, and it was so cool that everything in my mind came to life. Yeah, and this was the beginning of She's in Black art. And yeah, since then I'm also I have a lot of workshops in AI creation, and I'm also a speaker, uh, mostly in German. And yeah, what I can say, I'm very passionate about creating visuals and videos. And I love to experiment a lot. Yeah, so this is, I think, what you can also see on my platform. And yeah, although my background is very business-like and not creative, I combine these two worlds. Yeah, so that I can also do my job and also the creative way with She's in Black art. Yeah, and The images I have prepared in the videos, you will see that I like the dark atmosphere, but always combined with funny and whimsical images. Yeah, so I'm not a horror type. Yeah, I'm more so it's creepy cute. Yeah, so yeah, where my inspiration comes from. Yeah, I'm a person who is always running and moving, so I can't sit on the desktop and I can't sit at the desk. So usually my inspiration comes while I'm on the way from one appointment to the other, or when I have time to spend my day or some hours in nature. Yeah, I love arts, music, architecture, literature, and movies, and all these arts are my inspiration source. So yeah, sometimes I read a book and then I have some great ideas to it, or if I go to the museum and then I see an artwork which inspires me, and then I try to create something in that way. And yeah, also Instagram and other creative platforms are interesting for me because yeah, you can also get a lot of inspiration from other artists. And what I really love is conversation with friends and creatives like this round, yeah, where we can share, for example, creative ideas, because I think in a collaboration, yeah, you have much more opportunities, yeah, to grow and to have cool ideas together. And yeah, also emotions and impressions from my everyday life. So this is yeah what inspires my work. And yeah, and my workflow is different to others because most of my work is done on my phone. So I do not work on the desktop. I work on my iPhone and on my two iPhones, yeah, because I have two, so that I can work on one, and the other one is for support. And yeah, as I said, yeah, when the inspiration is while I'm on the way from one appointment to the other, then I need to work on it in between. And therefore, my workflow is very intuitive and very flexible. So, yeah, if I have an idea, I try it out in Midjourney most of the time, so to create the image, and also the videos. So the animation of my images is also on my phone. So I have all the apps for the video generators on my phone. And yeah, so the creation of my videos is more in these micro moments. Yeah, so it's not really that I sit a lot of hours on the desktop and work on my creations. So it's more in between. Yeah, so and I see mobile as my creative playground, and I have it everywhere. So this is yeah, this is my way to go with the creative things. Yeah, so and my visuals, I create my visuals, most of them in Midjourney. So Midjourney is really my most favorite tool. And sometimes I also use other tools like Krea, because on Krea you have different models, image models and video models. And this is, yeah, for me, I think if you want to have this consistency on a character, then Flux is very good, because on Krea you can also train a character on it. But for creative images, yeah, I'm really happy with Midjourney. And yeah, I also use a lot of images, so yeah, for image prompting, also my own footage, yeah, so my own photography, also my own paintings. And the fun fact about this is I first started with AI and then I started with painting. So, because with AI, I got the inspiration for painting. So, and now I use my paintings. I will show you in the next slide then my paintings and train the AI on my style, or refine it and make it better. Yeah, and yeah. So, yeah, so my artistic style over the time, over the last 2.5 years, evolved, yeah, through constant experimentation. So every day playing around, yeah. So it's always going on because I don't like it to have always the same style. So I try different styles, and but only one main topic is this Gothic theme. Yeah, so to have this Gothic theme, but with different artistic styles. And yeah, for me, it's important to have or to build this visual language which feels unique. Also, for me, it's important that you can feel the emotion in my work, so that I have the feeling it makes you funny, or that you can feel what I want to say with my work. Yeah. And yeah, here you can see, yeah, here are my paintings on the left, and with my paintings, I create mood boards. So I use my paintings, and then I try to set up a mood board for it. And with this mood board in Midjourney, I use this code. This is like a style reference. And then I create other images with it so that I have a consistent style. And it's really interesting if you use paintings and not only AI generated images or realistic images as style reference, because then you get out different texture. And yeah, I think it's really cool because you have more artistic opportunities. Yeah. And yeah, and then I create the images because I never do my videos with text to video. I always use my image as a reference for the videos, for the animation. Yeah, so for the video creation, then I take the images. So sometimes that I use the images in keyframes. For example, one of my latest favorite tool is speaker frames. So there you have the opportunity that you put in, for example, 5 different images, and then you can describe the transition from the first keyframe to the next, and so on. And I think this is really cool because here you get another experimental output, and I love it, yeah, to have this, because what I really like on AI is also to be surprised, not always to have the control on it, yeah. So because this is not my artistic way, yeah, to have the perfect video and to have the perfect character. For me, it's more to have this emotion and to have the fun with, yeah, the images and the videos. Yeah. And yeah, and it depends on what I want to create and which style I have, which tool I use then. Yeah, so because as you know, maybe you had other sessions before, so maybe you know Runway is better for realistic images. Yeah, I never use a Runway for my creations on She's in Black, only if I, for example, when I have a video where I need to edit something, then I use Runway so that I can separate things on it. Yeah, so this is the only way I use Runway. But most of the time I use Helio because I'm in a partnership with Helio, so I can use it anytime and have a lot of opportunities, yeah, to create a lot of videos. And also Kling. So I think Kling is king, yeah, for animations. It's really cool to work with it. And yeah, what I want to say, I try to keep it simple. Yeah, so my prompts as well in image generation and in video generation is simple. So I do not have these 5 lines long prompts. So I try to keep it simple and see what the results are, and then I try to iterate and to refine my prompts, for example. And yeah, so and also for my workshops and for the business consulting, I try to test all new tools. So Veo Free is the only tool I haven't the opportunity to test it so far, but all other video generators and image generators. And yeah, as you can imagine, because I'm working on my phone, I do the edits, then the final edits in Instagram itself, so in the Reel Maker, and because then I synchronize it with the music, and sometimes in CapCut to get some effects. yeah, for the videos. But usually I create the reels directly in Instagram. Yes, so. And yeah, as I said, for me, this creative experimentation is the main goal, is the fun I have with AI. I try really to be or to use AI very playful, yeah, to do a lot of iterations, to combine different styles. Sometimes I have the feeling I'm a cook and I mix different ingredients and then I I see what comes out, yeah. And because yeah, with She's in Black I do not have the stress, yeah, that I need to create a certain project, because I can feel very free in my artistic way, and therefore I experiment a lot. And yeah, for me is this curiosity and playfulness is the core mindset, yeah, in my projects. And yes, so yeah, and with
Sorry that I'm interrupt, but it's with music because we cannot hear anything.
no, it's not with music, because I don't want to disrupt the presentation. Usually it's with music. When you have a look at my Instagram, every reel, every video is with music. It's synchronized, yeah. So the combination, I think, the combination with music and visuals, this is what makes it then together as an artwork. And yeah, and yeah, I have a lot of projects at the moment. So I do a lot of music video productions. And yeah, I work together with one managing partner in LA. So I have video projects for bigger bands, also for independent bands. Then also for concert visuals, so the imagery for stages. Yeah, there I also do a lot of projects. And yeah, I in the last, yeah, so or yeah, I had an open call, my first open call, and I won the first open call and was under the top 9 artists in image. This was the exhibition then in Mailand at the AI week. And yeah, I want to do more open calls because it's also a lot of fun, and I'm really honored when my art is shown somewhere. And yeah, so these are the projects, and I'm happy if I find some collaboration partners, yeah, for these projects, because it makes more fun to work together, I think. And also, I think it's sometimes exhausting if you are not a real creative, yeah, because I'm an AI artist, and I have sometimes or I sometimes struggle with editing. Yeah, so because I have no skills in Photoshop and I have no skills in video editing. Yeah, so this is more, as I said before, it's like an experiment also with these tools to get out the right results. Yeah. And yeah, also, as I mentioned before, I do these deep dive sessions also as workshops and one-to-one sessions. So if any one of you also want to join or need support, then yeah, feel free to contact me. And yeah, I wanted to keep my presentation short. So thank you for your attention, and I hope you enjoyed it.
Wow, it's amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much for sharing the presentation and your work and your process with us. I do have a few questions, but I
Okay.
wanted to ask everyone before, if anyone have any questions they want to ask Manuela about the work. If not, then I'm gonna start.
Okay.
Can you
Okay,
start and share your Instagram, because I looked for you and didn't find.
So yeah, I can show you. One moment. I need to open my
It's
Instagram.
She's in Black. I think you
She's
actually
in Black
follow.
art. Yeah, it's She's in Black art, because I have a second one. So my photography is She's in Black, and my black and white
Okay.
photography, and she is in black.
Okay.
Art.
I will
Oh,
share.
Black dot art is mine, but I will
follow
show
you.
you.
Okay, I'm following you. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I show you one moment. This is with Zoom. I don't know where. So okay.
Maybe
So
just share the link in the
yeah,
chat.
I shared it.
I can show.
Ah, yeah, already?
Yeah, I shared it in
So
the
Oh,
yeah,
thanks.
So this is my Instagram. As you can see, although it's dark art, it's colorful. It's not too dark, so it's yeah. Yeah, and as I said, bigger, for example, bigger frames. So the last videos I did with bigger frames, so I can show you maybe.
Yes. And share us the sound also. We cannot hear it.
I know why you can't hear it because I need to share the
sound.
not the whole because I had it to
No, it was just muted. The video was muted. We heard it first. Also das war nur Dings, stumm geschaltet. Geh nochmal aufs Video.
Ja, ich habe es gehört. Ich habe selbst, I heard it, but I need to share only the tab and not the whole screen
Okay.
because I had the same problem, the same issue in the morning.
Ich glaube aber, wir haben es auch gehört kurz und dann hast du nur aus Versehen unten. Aber egal, wird schon.
Okay,
Hey, it's not fair.
Sorry, we just wanted to help.
Okay.
Guck, da unten rechts ist dieses
Only Philip, myself, and Manuela understood.
Ja, so.
No, we cannot hear.
Okay, sorry, false alarm. But I thought I heard something for a second.
Now I shared only the tab, so I think there is it's in the settings, yeah, maybe. But you can also.
I will share it. I will share it.
You will share it, okay?
Yeah, I will share it, and I will share it with the sound. Share sound, and just a second. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So take this. Because now the sound was different to the video, but it doesn't matter. You can check it out. Yeah. So I try to combine, or I try to make it funny because the monsters are, the monsters are creepy, but I could try to combine it with funny music or with funny dances. Yeah. So I love the mix. I love the mix of this whimsical, creepy, cute. So a lot of children or a lot of people write, these are my nightmares when I was a child.
Good. I just wanted to ask about the music. If you, I heard that it's we all know this music, but you are using also AI tools for sound or for music to create.
Yes, If I have, for example, for exhibitions and because then you need the rights for the music, then I create, for example, AI music with Suno or Udio. But what I appreciate more is to have a collaboration with a musician because then I can use the music for the upcoming exhibition in Berlin. I have a collaboration with 2 musicians, and I think that's the best way to have a collaboration. Yeah, so not only because I'm not the music creation expert with AI, and I really appreciate to work together with real musicians.
Okay, it's great. And okay, so you are by the collaboration, you getting the music and then you creating the images in the video, or it's
also for the music video production. So I get the song, and only information what the artist wants to have in which style, for example. But they know my style, So I do not on-demand creation, So I need to have the artistic freedom to create something unique, but I do not create, I don't know, realistic things if this is not in my portfolio. So, and then if they have some because I have different styles on my platform, and if they say I want to have the vintage look, yeah, then go with this, and or if you I don't know, want the colorful look, then go with that. And sometimes I also create a completely new style, but in my style, yeah. So and yeah, and then I listen to the music, and as I said, when I'm walking around and listen to the music, then images come to my mind, and then I try to create it in Midjourney and show the first mood board and the first drafts then to the musician. Yeah.
How do you
Okay.
synchronize? Like,
And then I think, yeah, this is one of my most favorite tasks to synchronize the images or visuals then to the music, so to have this entertainment thing. Yeah, but yeah, and this is I think I do it very intuitive because, as I said, I have no education and no experience for it, so I try to do it as I think that it works. Yeah.
Okay, great. Anyone have any question to
Yes, I can ask her. First thing, nice, very great work, Manuela.
Thank you.
I speak in behalf of all of us here. Your AI generated the art under She's Black.
She's a black, yes.
Is featured dark and gothic and very, very surreal themes. What drew you to this particular
Yeah.
aesthetics, and how do they reflect your personal artistic vision?
Yeah. So I can say I'm very I was inspired by Tim Burton because I'm a big fan of Tim Burton. Yeah. Also Gothic literature, fantasy literature. Yeah. Everything from Lord of the Rings and I don't know what. But I have because I'm a child of the 80s, yeah. So I'm a child of dark wave, new wave, so Depeche Mode, The Cure. So this is also a music which inspired me my whole life, and therefore I decided for my artistic vision to create something in this dark gothic or dark wave. But not only, yeah. So I also like surrealistic things, yeah. So yeah, Salvador Dali, you know, or other surrealists, and to combine this, yeah, so to make an own artistic thing, yeah, with a lot of different influences. But as I said, I'm not the horror type, yeah, because I'm afraid of horror films. But I like it. So it's I like it dark, but not too dark. Yeah? So and this was the main idea to create She's in Black art, and also because I only wear black. So therefore the name. Yeah.
It's like the Adam family. Wednesday in the Adam family.
Yeah, Wednesday. Oh, yeah, I love. Yeah.
The same type of
Yeah.
movies, and I like it also very
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, because you are scared, but not too scared. Yeah.
Yes,
It's
exactly.
yeah, and I think this should also be with my videos, yeah, so that you maybe children or child are scared because they say, oh my God, these are monsters, but it should also be funny and to show, okay, not everything which is dark is only horror and only bad. So it can also be whimsical, it can also be funny, it can also be weird, yeah.
And cute.
Nice.
I have another question, if that's fine, if nobody
Yes.
else wants.
Yeah, sure.
It's more of a philosophical question, so maybe also Philip can join in. In your view, what does it mean to be creative in an age that algorithms can generate endless possibilities in a click of a button?
Yeah. So I think because last week I had also this question in a workshop or in a presentation, and I think the creation or the creativity is not the machine, because I decide what I want to create, although the machine gives me a result, but I decide which of the images I want to use. So I'm also the creative director who decides and curates the images. Yeah. So without me, there wouldn't be these videos. Yeah. There wouldn't be these images. So creativity is what happens in my mind. Yeah. So it doesn't matter if I'm painting, it doesn't matter if I'm creating music. Yeah, it's always starts, I think, with the human itself, so with the creativity from ourselves. Yeah, and AI and technology is here to, it's a tool. I see it as a tool. Yeah, so it's also like a brush, but a technology brush. Yeah, so you can use it, you can try it out, and you can paint, and you can be experimental, but you can also do realistic things. Yeah, so but you decide what you want to do. Yeah.
I, I I can also join Manuela in that insight. Like I also feel like you're the creator behind all of these things. At the end, it's your idea that the machine is doing, yeah. So yeah, as she said, it's just a tool. But also when you try out these new things like Google, if it has
Yeah,
been
yeah.
out views, anyone tried out views we? It's really kind of creepy how realistic it got by now. So yeah, we will see in future how all of this turns. I think at one point, maybe we are not needed anymore because the machines will do our task also. But it's
But I'm not, yeah, I'm not afraid of that. I'm not afraid of that because although we have this technology and it's all at the moment, yeah, we are free, you can create Hollywood films, yeah. But I think we have the motivation to be creative. Yeah, we have the spirit, the passion to create something with our hands or with our brain. So I don't think that only algorithm will create in future the videos or whatever. It's only that we are shifting in a new area, yeah, that we have the opportunity, that we can create a Hollywood sequence and combine it, I don't know, with classic art, for example. So we have more opportunities. And I think as a human, we always, because I also love traditional art, I also love if someone sits next to me and plays with the guitar. It's better than to have an AI created music. Yeah. So, and I think this will not be a way only because we have the opportunity to create something with the technology. So this is all my opinion. Yeah.
Can I
Yes, yes. Noah, please.
Manuela, thank you so much for
Thank you.
sharing your workflow. It was really nice to see and learn. I'm really curious to ask if it's okay. I also asked Philip this. I'm repeating my question, but it's just that I find it so interesting because I think a lot of us, like 2.5 years ago, something really shifted from what we used to do and now what we do.
Yeah.
And like, I'm really curious, how do you find, how did you create these work connections? Like you said, you have this client with the music videos and also you do the art, and like, how do you manage to do that as a freelance? How do you
Yeah. Yeah, this is a good question. I also do not know because sometimes I have the feeling. No, sometimes I have the feeling it only happens. Yeah. No. So honestly, it's hardcore sometimes because you really need to focus. Yeah, and it's for me really sometimes exhausting because where I get my money is the traditional business. Yeah, the consulting. This is where I get my money, and the nice projects I showed you, yeah, are creative projects. So I can be happy if I get a little bit of money, yeah. But it's more for my heart. It's more for my soul. Yeah, it's more for my pleasure.
This part, I'm with you like 200%.
Yeah.
I also I was next to you in spirit in Milan. I also
Yeah. You want to present yourself, Noah?
Yeah.
We
want
thought
to
about
present myself. Hi, I'm Noah.
Yeah, please show also what
Yeah.
you Yeah.
we will be happy to introduce a few of us made a small presentation. So Noah, you will start.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I can't share anything because I explained before in Hebrew. My computer and my laptop decided to not have output of sound, so
I can share your Instagram or something if you like. Okay.
Sure.
So,
thank you.
okay. So, are you ready to Noah? Okay.
Wow, this is so embarrassing.
Wow, this is cool. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, so we have two Israelis that were selected to be on the LED wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I was in the judges panel.
Yeah, and we have one of the
I'm from
judges
Prompt
sitting
magazine.
here.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm writing for Prompt magazine, so
Yeah, nice. So cool. This is nice.
So
everything's
as
connected.
part of like open calls for artistic projects, this one I got it covered, but business-wise, like money-wise, I don't know how to step out of, because like I really related to what you said at first, that you were like, oh my God, I can turn all my thoughts and ideas into something to share.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's like I really relate, it resonates with me so much, but it's only like in the artistic field. So just I was curious because you said you're freelance, but
yeah, and I think it's really difficult sometimes because I also had a talk with my colleague today. We have a new project for a music presentation for opera festival in November, and it was so hard to to talk about money, but we get some money, and this is harder to get the money for this than to get money for consulting, for example, or for workshops. Yeah, so I think it. I said to my colleague today, it would be the greatest thing if I could switch completely to art and the business away. But I think this is not possible. So I think as an artist or freelancer, you always need to have a safe space with traditional work, or I don't know, yeah. Because these creative projects, also the music video projects, you need a lot of time for it, for 3 to 4 minutes videos. You need, I don't know, also with AI creation, I created, I don't know, hundreds of animations.
Yeah.
Because the first prompt is never the best output, and you need to try again and iterate and iterate. And I spend a lot of hours, and if I try to compare it to my consulting, then I would say leave it. Yeah. But this is.
So I think I misunderstood. So when you say you're consulting, it doesn't have to do with the AI. It's
Yeah.
like
No, it's AI consulting, because for the medical company where I have my consulting, I consult, for example, the journalists, how they use ChatGPT for their work, or the managers, what they can do with with automation, for example, of processes. So this is really the hardcore business area. And but this is not creative, because this is my background. I know how to optimize processes and this, But if I could choose, I would choose the more artistic way.
Yeah. Okay.
How long do you need?
Thank you.
How long do you need?
Thank you, Natalie, for showing.
Welcome. Yes. Sorry, Philip, you wanted to
Sorry,
say
what?
something?
Yeah, I wanted to ask Manuela, how long do you need for music videos? 3, 4 minutes? How many days or hours?
Oh, yeah, difficult, because sometimes, if you have the flow, then go with the flow, and it could be that I sit one night and then everything is perfect until the next morning, because I'm more a night worker. So I start at 11 in the evening, and then maybe it could be that in the morning I have a result. Yeah. But sometimes if there is no flow, and if it's then complicated in to find a good creative idea, then it could also be that I spend a few days on it. Yeah. So my first music video, I was completely overwhelmed, yeah, and exhausted, because I had no experience in how can I do this, yeah, how can I upscale all this, yeah, how can I render it, how can I edit it. So this was but it was a really cool experience, because I did it all for myself, yeah. So I tried it out, everything, and now I know how it works. But I also have to say, if I have the opportunity to do it in a collaboration, then I would prefer the collaboration. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, it's great to hear. So, yes,
Yeah.
I will be happy to also introduce you a few of us more. Gilad, you will want to share us and to show us your work?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
רואים?
Can, yes.
Sure, okay. So, hi everyone, my name is Gilad, and I'm an interdisciplinary artist and researcher of cultural and digital phenomena, both online and offline. My work blends on tradition, technology, exploring the boundaries between ancient heritage and modern creativity. I've been creating interactive media for visitor centers and exhibition for many years, while also diving deep into generative art, where computer code become a tool for creating surprising, colorful, and visual stories. Today, when Natalie talked to me this afternoon, she told me present one project that you did. So I would like to present to you a project that I did during the famous COVID lockdowns. So during that time, I found myself. The project that I'm going to present you today is called The Secret of the Letters. I was really, you also, Manuela, mentioning that you've been inspired by reading books, and one of a great book that I read was this one. It's a book about the life of the rabbi, Rabbi Menachem Mendel Schneerson, a very famous rabbi from the Lubavitch rabbi. The rabbi was a figure who has always was fascinated me. He has known for his incredible wisdom, his photographic memory, and the countless story miracles that people share about him. Despite his immense influence, he lived a very, very humble life. Not many people know that. He felt very humble life and a piteous life. One of the most striking abilities that he could explain very deep and complex ideas about life, and it's felt very, very simple, and it was very accessible to everyone. So the idea of making this art for him and about him was very natural to me. And the heart of the project, the artwork, is a reflection of the Torah itself, the Old Testament. And the entire image that I did was built on the exactly 304,800 letters. It is the same numbers and letters that found in the Torah, and it is not just the total that I checked. It's also every single letters in the artwork that I did. It's appears the exact numbers codes in the Torah. For example, the letter Aleph, which is the first letters, appear 27,000 and change times, and the last letter, which is Tav, appears 1,700 times, and so on and so on. The connection to science comes through the use of generative code. I wrote a small code, a scripting code in processing, which is very easy to understand for an artist to use this kind of software tool. And during lockdown, we have lots of time, so why not to code? So I teach myself to code a little bit. What the code does, it arrange the letters in a random sequence, creating a new and unique visual pattern each and every time I run it. So each piece become a series. In the series is a little bit different, just like every person's interpretation of the Torah is unique. It's a blend of order and randomness. The blend of order and randomness, and the letters and the numbers of structures and chants. The art itself is kind of a mosaic. It's a sea of letters. Here on the left, you can see a close-up on his eye. Each letter have the same amount, or each painting have the same amount of letters in it. I didn't count, but the machine did, so this is why I needed a code to do that. Every piece in the series is different because it's placed the letters in a different place. I did only 100 of these paintings, so it's very unique. So when you buy a piece of art, you buy individual out of a series. The art itself is a kind of mosaic, a sea of letters forming an endless typographic and topographic textures. From up close, the piece might feel very, very chaotic, just like life, like you're trying to understand a specific event while we're in the middle of it. But when you step back, the bigger picture emerge, revealing a deeper, more complete meaning. This is also how I feel about the Rebbe teachings. They might seem complex, overwhelming at first, but with the time and perspective, their depth and beauty become clearer. I also like when Einstein once says, "Coincidence is God's way of staying anonymous." In Judaism, we believe that there is no coincidence in life. Every letter in the Torah, every verse, every detail is meaningful. The same is true about the piece. Every letter has a place, and together they seem they form something much bigger than the sum of all the parts. So the secret of the letters is about creating. It's not just about creating a pretty images. It's about using code and art to reflect on faith, tradition, and the hidden order that shapen our lives. And here's one more shot. And this was also publicized in Hasidic Chabadnik, newspaper. Also, they found it interesting. And that's it. Thank you for watching.
Wow, Gilad, it's a part of you that I didn't know.
Me too. One of
There's lots of parts of me you don't know.
Thank you so much for
Wow.
sharing. Such an amazing project. Wow. Really amazing. Thank you so much. I know Manuela also have some connection with letters, and your son, he called him Elia.
Yeah, my tattoo. Because I thought I have a cruel tattoo from the name of my son, but I think Google, because there was no AI when I did it, and
Okay.
Google gave me the wrong letters, and now I have the wrong letters on it. But yeah, however, I think it's dedicated to my son. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. But you have like a meaning for the name, why you call him like this?
Elias, yeah,
Mhm.
because I also like the story behind Elia, yeah, and therefore I decided, because I loved the name when I don't know, when I was a young child, and also because there are a lot of great artists, and also there is Elias Canetti, is a German writer, and I was really inspired, and also by his literature, and therefore this name was always my favorite for my son.
Great, amazing. So thank you so much, Gilad, for sharing us.
Yeah, so
And
cool.
It
Chris,
wasn't made by AI. It was made by a different kind of code, but not AI.
Yeah,
but
so
it's
cool.
inspiring. Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you.
If something good happened during the COVID, that we all have plenty of time doing something, fill the time with code and stuff and paint and do other kind of art.
Yeah, I played the cello during COVID.
Wow.
But it is better not to do it again, because I'm not good at playing cello.
Where are you from, Manuela? Frankfurt?
Pardon, I don't
Are
understand.
you from Frankfurt?
No, from Vienna, Austria.
Oh, okay. I have
Yeah.
my cousin is living in Frankfurt.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
was born there, yes.
Nice. Yeah, it was nice.
He's an actor and radio and television actor and speaker, and he reads books. He has maybe
Yeah.
you know him, Stefan Bitul.
Mhm.
You know him? Have you heard of him?
Yes, I have heard of him. Yes,
Yes,
yeah.
he has a very radiophonic voice.
Yeah.
So he's on stage a lot and does reading and acting and is very talented.
Cool. Yeah.
Yes.
Gina, you want to present yourself, to tell us a bit about your work and your art?
Me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, short, I think most of us have the same thing that 2 years ago, when we were artists, usual artists, graphics artists. I'm a graphic artist, and 2 years ago I discovered Midjourney, and since then, as you told us, I learned every tool possible as I can. There are lots of tools that I haven't discovered yet. And I learned a lot. And well, are you in Instagram, Natalie? You want to show my Instagram?
Yes, of course.
Yes, please.
Just my sharing. It's like looking a bit not. רגע, Gina. I will share it, but you will tell me if you can see good. Okay, just a second. Okay. Okay, it's okay. You want me to share a specific art?
not especially. I think now it's a combination of AI pictures and lots of movies and Astri. I work with Astri, and this is Infinity. You can hear the sound. Yes, and I have, since I was a little girl, I have always painted and, a pencil and paper. I was always happy, and I learned also to draw portraits and with pastels and watercolors, and then graphic arts, and then AI came and opened my mind. Blown my mind up, and still learning and discovering and exploring and still learning. I don't know if I have something special, but I think I have the passion, like most of the artists here, and to learn and to try new tools. And I really think that AI is a tool for us. As you said, we are the human, the feelings, the history, we combine everything, the imagination. And I think that's because if every AI was the same, everyone it would be all alike. So every work is special, as I think, and
Yes.
one here has special work. And thank you.
Thank you so much, Gina.
Thank you.
Chris, you wanted to introduce yourself? Yes? Yeah. Okay. So, but open your mute. We cannot hear you.
אני אומרת, אני אדבר ברוסית ואת תתרגמי, סתם. לא,
ברוסית?
כי אתם כל כך תותחים כולם באנגלית, אני אדבר בעברית.
Okay. She asked me to translate her. Okay, Chris.
נטלקה, תגידי שכל העבודות אני פשוט פתחתי בתוכנת אינדיזיין שאני עובדת, כי באמת לא, כאילו זו הייתה החלטה ככה רגעית, כן, להציג את זה, ותודה על הבמה. אז אני מעצבת ראשית בהוצאה, חיפאית, ואני משתמשת ברוב הכלים שאני משתמשת, זה צ'אט GPT, אידיאוגרם ומידג'ורני, וכמובן הרבה עבודה בפוטושופ. תגידי מתי את רוצה לתרגם?
Okay, אז כן, just a second. טוב, so Chris, she's a designer, book covers designer, and she combined AI with the creation of her designs, נכון? With InDesign and Photoshop and Illustrator.
מידג'ורני, אידיאוגרם and צ'אט GPT. וזה בעצם תוצאה, מה שאני מראה זה תוצאה, כמובן יש הרבה עבודה של פוטושופ מאחורי זה, אז אני פשוט אראה איפה אני, כאילו את התוצאות, את הכריכות שיצאו לאחרונה.
Okay, so she now showing you all the latest work she made. She working with, this is my edition, okay, Chris? Working with a really famous writers in Israel. And she want to show you a few of her latest work. So if you're gonna write a book.
Is she doing that as a full-time job?
Yes.
Oh, very cool.
מה
Yeah.
נטלקה? לא
It's
שמעתי.
a full-time job, right, Chris?
כן, כן, כן. אוקיי, אז זאת כריכה שדווקא הייתה לאיזשהו ספר רב מכר של ארמנדו לוקאס, שהוא סופר לא ישראלי דווקא, זה תרגום, וזה בעצם הגרסה שלו בעברית. הסופר מאוד אהב את התוצאה הזו. תגידי לי מתי לעצור, אני פשוט
רגע.
אעבור כאן.
It's a book that she designed for Armando Lucas. It's a not a Israeli writer. It's the translated book for the Hebrew version of his book. Yeah.
זאת כריכה שטרם יצאה, ממש בימים הקרובים היא צריכה לצאת לחנויות.
Okay, this is a cover that didn't got to the stores yet, but in the few days it's gonna get published.
זהו, כל הפריטים האלה, כל אחד מהפריטים האלה הוא נוצר בנפרד, ואחר כך אני מרכיבה אותם בפוטושופ עם השפעה של האור וצל וכל מה שצריך.
Okay, all those different details are created with AI, all the elements and the details, and then she combined them together with Photoshop and editing and give it more light or more shadows and everything is in Photoshop.
זה. אוקיי, אני רק עוברת עכשיו.
Okay, now she will
זה
show
גם
a
כן,
few of her work.
זה גם סופר שהוא לא ישראלי, ניק ויאל, שזה גם, הספר שלו גם כן רב מכר בחול, וזו הגרסה הישראלית שלו.
Okay, how do you say רב מכר?
Bestseller.
Bestseller.
Okay, this is a bestseller, not in Israel, but yes, in Israel too. Okay.
זה עדיין לא יצא לחנויות, ממש בימים הקרובים.
It's gonna okay. It's a bestseller in the world, and in Israel, it's gonna get published in a few days. It's not in the stores yet.
זה.
So should you do it with AI, Chris?
ChatGPT, FreePic, AI, and after this I have to drawing by myself, אור וצל, וכאילו לדייק את כל הדברים, כל האצבעות, כי אצבעות בדרך כלל, כי אני חייבת לדייק, כאילו חשוב לי להגיד שאני חייבת לדייק מבחינה אנטומית, אסור לי כאילו לטעות בזה.
Okay. She's saying that she does the first images with AI, but she have to get to notice all the details and be accurate with the anatomic things. So she's working a lot by fixing everything and
She combined classic tools with AI tools to get what she wants.
Very cool, very interesting.
Yes, thank you.
שיכנס להכל. איפה אני עוד משתמשת ב-AI? זו תמונה של אחד המחברות שלי, ולפעמים כדי למשוך, כדי למלא את גב הכריכה, אז אני עובדת גם כן עם כלים ממש ממש פשוטים שיש בפוטושופ, כדי להשלים את התמונה. וגם לדייק.
She was drawing it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the left picture is a drawing, but the right picture is completing with the AI.
Extended picture, yes.
Extended, yeah.
Yes, cool.
Nice.
שנייה, אני סוגרת כי אין פה מקום. אוקיי, זאת תמונה גם. אז אני עוברת פשוט. זו תמונה שמחבר לא קיבל אותה נגיד. אז יש כריכות שאני משאירה אותן בצד, ואחר כך אם מישהו ירצה אז אני...
Okay, this is a cover that the author didn't approve, but there are a few covers that she's keeping by side that if some writer will want it, so she can pull it and yes, say that there is something that is ready.
וזה.
Nice.
יש עוד כמה? נטלקה, תגידי מתי זהו. זה כריכות נגיד שמחברת לא קיבלה, היא העדיפה את התמונה הזו.
Okay. She's showing us a few covers that wasn't approved. Okay, this wasn't approved, but at the end, the author approved this cover.
Okay, is this a real photo?
It's a real photo, Chris?
לא, זה הכל עשוי ב-AI, אבל נגיד כל החלונות, הכל בנפרד, אחר כך צריך לגרום שכאילו זה כמו שמש נכנסת לתוך חלון, כל דבר פה הוא בנפרד, גם הילדה וגם הספר, אפילו נעליים לקחתי מילדה אחרת שיצרתי, כאילו היא כולה מורכבת, הצל, צריך לדייק את הצל, שזה יהיה דומה לשם ישראלית, שצל הוא מאוד חזק. אז...
Okay, so it's AI photo of the child, but every details it's from a different picture that she's combined together, like all the shadows on the window and the shoes of the child. It's a different kind of photos that she combined together and edited in Photoshop.
תגידי קריס, בעברית או לא חשוב?
לא, אנגלית.
אני מבינה, אני כמו כלב מבינה, אבל לא מדברת.
Okay. So my question is, do you read the entirety of the book before you start working on the cover?
אני צריכה, בדרך כלל אני מבקשת ככה, קודם כל אני מזרימה את הספר לתוך צ'אט GPT, מה שיבין יבין. אני מבקשת 20 מילות מפתח, משהו שמאוד, כמו משחק ילדים כזה, תגיד לי 20 מילות מפתח, שממש מ-20 מילות מפתח אני אוכל להבין על מה הספר. אז אני נותנת להם שיעורי בית, אני מבקשת לוח השראה, אני שולחת אותם לחפש או באתר שלי או באתרים של פינטרסט, כריכות שהם מתחברים לסגנון.
Amazing. Okay.
So it's okay. I'll translate her. She's saying that she doesn't read the entirety of the book. She just send it into ChatGPT and ask for 20 keywords from it to help her understand the entirety of the story. And she also said that she's working side by side with the author and sending them to do, like, say, homework and find other covers that talks to them and things
mood board.
Something that she can work with, like to connect better with them.
ויש לי הרבה שיח עם מחבר, אני כל הזמן בקשר תמידי 24/7 עם מחברים, כדי כאילו ממש ללמוד גם את הסוג של אופי שלהם, כי אני מאמינה שהם מתחברים לא רק לכריכה, אבל זה באמת ככה, מתחברים גם לאופי שלי, כאילו, ואני מתחברת לאופי שלהם, והרבה יותר קל למצוא את הנקודת...
She creates a great bond with the author and believe that from understanding their personality, she can create better covers, like give life to them through their selections and also their personality as she gets to know them.
Okay, ונשארו עוד טיפה.
Thank you. יש לך עוד שתי כריכות להראות לנו, and we're gonna get to the other.
כן, זה וזה ואת זה.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Chris.
Thank you.
Beautiful, really cool.
Very talented.
Yes. ממש. Okay, thank you, Chris. And we're gonna go to Sivan. Sivan, you want to show us a bit, tell us a bit about yourself, show us your work, but you're mute. We cannot hear you.
Right, sorry.
Yeah.
Hi, it's very nice to meet you and hear about your work. It's very interesting. I think we're about the same age, so I'm very into the goth themes and dark side. I am doing most of my work now with AI. I'm currently a studio manager, and also I do these things that I like on my free time. So I'll share my Instagram. No, I can't share. אני לא יכולה לשתף, למה?
Just a second. למה? את יכולה? את יכולה.
הוא עושה לי כזה סימן קריאה. לא יודעת למה.
Natalie can share now.
You want to share something?
You can share my Instagram?
Yeah.
With the AI.
רגע, אז רגע, CVD AI? Okay. Okay, just a second. I'm sharing your work.
Okay.
Amazing. Wow.
Oh yeah. So I really like also the technical stuff and Vikings. It's always fun. I have some short videos here. אולי את רוצה לפתוח אחד או שתיים?
Which one?
At the top, there are these 3 are videos. Just open one. So. זהו, נראה לי. It's heavy stuff. This is when Midjourney 7 came out, so I tried the images with the typography and stuff, and then I saw Gina, she made this video with the morph, coming together, so she told me how she did it, and then I went to Pika and just my mind blew up. These are some characters I made for Jerusalem Post Light Talk, the school. It's a project I did for a course in English and AI. The blue hair braided girl. And of course some vector stuff. I like a lot of stuff with animals and textures, a lot of details, a lot of textures, a lot of different styles, different colors, different I don't know, textures patterns and stuff really do this to me. יש פה את הסרט, אם את רוצה קצת למעלה, נטלי, של הינשוף.
This one? Which one?
The one with the text on.
With text? Okay. Thank you.
That's it.
Thank you so much, Sivan.
Thank you.
Okay, Ronnie. רגע, I will pause. רגע, נמשיך את זה. And anyone else would like to share is to share with Manuela and Philip a bit about himself, a bit about his work that I didn't said.
We need an
Okay.
update, Natalia, about the laundry situation. How at the very end of each session, we need to know how many underwear has been folded.
Yes, Yuda, can you
Yes, of
please tell
course,
us?
as you can see.
What's the situation?
Oh,
Give us an
Oh,
update.
wow.
perfect.
The exact time. And look, look, the colors.
Oh my God.
I have never seen such before.
Yeah, me too.
That's the best presentation of the evening.
Yeah.
No AI was involved.
No.
And without AI.
Yes.
Aye.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Manuela, for sharing
Thank you.
your
Thank
time with
you.
us. Yes, of course, you are welcome to contact with any one of us if you want. Also, Philip, we will love to create together. And I have the WhatsApp WhatsApp groups. Yes, sorry.
Community.
Yes, the WhatsApp community, but it's all in Hebrew. Maybe I will try to create some bots that translate it to English or something. or
Okay.
Germany. And then you can join and participate in the meetings and the conversations. You're more than welcome.
Oh, that's nice. That's
Yeah.
really nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Thank you for the invitation. It was so nice. Also, I felt really comfortable, and it's such a nice place, yeah, with a lot of creatives, and it's so cool to see what others do, yeah. So because it's so different, yeah, it's so different. What I really like is also to combine different art styles, not only AI style, so also classic tools, yeah, what we have seen, yeah, with AI and also other artistic areas like music and you know the combination. I think it's so cool, yeah, that you have another opportunity with AI, yeah, to go with traditional things and add AI, yeah, as a new ingredient. And yeah, we have really exciting times. And what the best thing is, I think with AI is this collaboration spirit is bigger than before, yeah. And this is so cool because people are transparent, showing their working process, showing their tools. Yeah, want that other also have the opportunity to try it out or give I don't know, tips. And this I have never seen before. Yeah, you know, with the agencies it was always the same, that they said no, this is secret. Yeah, and now I think with AI it's really so cool because also people without this experience or without the knowledge can also do creative things. Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's all
to
out there.
think about
So
it.
everything is out there.
Yes, I think that it's because it's new to all of us.
Yeah.
We are all learning it together, exploring it together.
And the human factor, yeah, imagine, because it's really a completely new technology and it's developing so fast. But what comes together with it is that I have the feeling that we are more human than ever. Yeah. So because we have more time for creative things, for strategy, and all these issues, because I see it with the automation in the companies. Yeah, you can give it to AI, yeah, so that you automate these silly tasks, yeah, and then you have more time to talk with your colleagues and enjoy your time, maybe. Yeah, this would be the perfect future then, yeah.
Yeah, wow, it's an amazing way to see it. Sorry,
to be
Gina?
an AI artist, I think we have the advantage, like before the people who are afraid of AI.
Yeah.
And I think they don't understand that they will be left behind. Everyone is afraid to lose the jobs, what will be in the end. But well, if you can't fight them, join them. That's what I say.
Yeah.
You're afraid of the unknown, so learn about it.
Yeah, take AI as your friend and not as your enemy. Yeah, so and make the best out of it. Yeah.
Yes, I agree. Yes. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Enjoyed very
Thank you
much.
all.
Everyone, yes.
Yes, we have a great evening. And I have the record, so I will share it with you and with everyone in the group. And yes, have a great night and great weekend. And goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Natalie. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you to everyone.
Bye, everyone.